Hey everyone. So I got a bunch of you guys to ask me more questions on Instagram so I could do another Q&A video. And here it is. So I got a few questions here written down, and I'm going to go through them all and try to answer them the best I can. Okay, here we go. Top speed of the car. I have absolutely no idea. I don't drive with any sort of speedometer, and I could use my phone for and see how fast I'm going with GPS, but usually I know how fast I'm going, or I can go with the flow with traffic, so it's not too bad driving without a speedometer. However, I would assume it's roughly around the top speed of a C5 Corvette. My car is definitely less aerodynamic than one, but it has a bit more power than one as well. So something around there, probably 180-ish miles an hour. Okay. Will I paint my car? As a lot of you know, I get asked this a lot, and I usually tell people no, or give them a sarcastic answer. But the thing is, I'm not against paint or anything like that. It's just I don't really care to have it super finished and nice. Like, I'll definitely never have it have the bodywork done so there's no welds and stuff shown still. It could be one color eventually, possibly. It would probably be the gray that the majority of the car is already. A lot of people think it's bare metal. It's not. It's all been painted gray. And I wasn't trying to pretend like it was bare metal or anything like that. Like, I thought it was quite obvious that it was painted, but I guess not. So there's your answer there. It could be painted one day, honestly. If I'm bored, that's the only time it's probably gonna happen, but I'm so busy and I daily drive the Mustang, so it's not like I really want to have it down for a few days. Am I still doing the shooting brake? For those of you who don't know what a shooting brake is, it's essentially a two-door wagon, and I posted a bit of a teaser picture a few months back with that, and I said I was going to do that, and I plan to still. I've been so busy this summer just trying to enjoy it, and I've been busy every single weekend, every day and every single weekend, and I just haven't had time to go get my donor roof, even though it's like 15 minutes from my house. But I just haven't had the time to do it. I'm hoping to do it soon, and I'm hoping to drive the car down to Maryland again for H2O. Well, H2O is technically in Atlantic City, but everybody's going to Ocean City, Maryland still. And I'm hoping to have the wagon roof done for then. That'd be pretty fun, I think. Am I going to boost the car? At this point, I don't think so. I'm kind of looking to sell it, and just so I can move on and build my Beetle. Just I'm going to need money for that, and money doesn't grow on trees, and I don't really need 2 summer cars, so I'm probably going to sell it before I ever boost it. I thought about it recently, and it might raise the value on the car a little bit. I'm not sure exactly, but I don't know if I want to spend the money to do it, and I don't know if I want to have a little bit of downtime once again. So I'm just not sure if it's gonna happen, but I kind of like to. I did a cam swap this year. I threw a cam in from Texas Speed, and it woke the car up a ton. And it is honestly a blast to drive at this point. It makes just shy of 400 wheel horsepower, and it's a ton of fun to drive. But I mean, obviously I'd like more power, but it just brings on more money to spend on the car, and I'm gonna ruin those tires, which cost a fortune. And yeah, so I probably don't see boost happening for this car, but yeah. My Beetle plans. So I have a lot planned for my Beetle. I posted a picture of it the day I got it, which was like May or something like that. And I posted it on my Instagram, and a lot of people seem pretty excited for it, and I am too. So what I'm planning on doing for the Beetle is I'm basically gonna cut the roof down just like I did with the Mustang. It's going to be on a tube chassis. I'm getting rid of the Beetle Pan because the one thing I really like about the cars that I build is they handle pretty well. And the Mustang had really wide stance, and it had a really low center of gravity and wide tires and pretty good tires. So it handled quite well. The only thing that I want to do is get it lighter. So the Beetle, I'm gonna try to get it down to 1,000 pounds, which will be probably pretty challenging, but we'll see. And I'm gonna do a tube chassis, like proper A-arm suspension. I'll probably do some cantilever suspension again, just because it's fun and cool. I'm gonna stick a hopefully turbo Hayabusa engine in the back. We'll see if it ends up turbo or not. But I'm gonna stick a Hayabusa engine in the back, and I'm gonna make it a single seater in the center. So that should be different for sure. But just to get the weight distribution even better and get everything centered. And I'm gonna chop the roof. I'm gonna section the body, and I'm gonna try to aim for 40 inches tall total. It'll probably sit 2.5 inches off the ground, just like the Mustang. But yeah, I want to get it down to 40 inches. The Mustang sits currently at about 42 3/4 tall, but I want to get the Beetle a little lower. The way I sit in the Mustang right now, I sit pretty close to the floor, and I have a ton of headroom, so I don't see why I can't bring the Beetle down a little bit more. We'll see though. Best place for aftermarket Mustang stuff. Definitely CJ Pony Parts. Bill there is great. He's hooked me up with a few different things, and they have a ton of selection for stuff. I know they're great for classic stuff. They have stuff for modern Mustangs as well, though. So if you're looking for classic stuff, definitely go check their stuff out. They won't disappoint for sure. What do I do for work? / how do I afford the Mustang? I'm a metal fabricator, which explains the Mustang too. And the Barracuda that you're looking at, we recently did this. We're still working on it, of course, but yeah, I don't usually do vehicle related stuff. I do a lot of countertops and stuff like that, which my phone's sitting on currently. Countertops, tables, some stuff for homes like range hoods, mostly stainless steel stuff, and then a lot of pharmaceutical stuff, which is all stainless steel. And I've been doing this for like 7 or almost 8 years now. I work for my old man. He's got the shop, and he's been fabricating for like 30 years now. So I'm slowly learning from him. He's a lot better than I am at stuff like molding these fenders on this Cuda here. We did all that on the English wheel and the bead roller, and he has a lot more experience with stuff like that, but I'm learning slowly. But he's helped me out a ton with my car and with my fenders and yeah. So that's what I do for work. And I know I answered it last time, but why the C5 drivetrain / the LS motor in my car? Simply cost. And like it's just such a cheap way to go with it. I picked up the whole drivetrain for about $5,500 US, shipped to my door, and it comes with an engine, trans, computer, suspension, brakes, you name it, like everything, and wheels, and you just can't beat that for a fairly modern engine. And like the LS1, even though it's pretty much the shittiest of the LS's, it's still fairly capable, and I mean, I could build the engine and make a ton of power with it, but for that price, I think it's a great buy all day long. I also love the fact that the transmission's in the back, and the engine's, it's actually a mid front engine car, the C5 Corvette, and it's just a great buy all around. The small LS engine made me be able to slam the Mustang as much as I did. And yeah, like I said, the rear mounted transmission is so good for weight distribution, so it helped out a lot. And the Mustang has great weight distribution. I think it's pretty much 50-50. But so that's why the LS, once again. But cost, like you're looking at a lot more for a Coyote realistically, and then you have probably an MT82 transmission, which is absolute trash, whereas the LS or the C5 comes with a T56, which is pretty good. And yeah, even if you went with the Coyote route, the engine's massive. I'd have to stick it probably a foot forward more than where my engine sits now, and it would stick up, I don't know, 6-8 inches out of the hood. And it would just all around be a terrible engine choice for my car specifically. It's a good engine, it is, but just doesn't work for me, and that's why. So those are the questions I chose. Hope everyone enjoyed the video. If you have any more, I always answer questions. I always answer most of my DMs, so don't hesitate to shoot me a question there. And yeah, have a good day.